I got a message from my own number. And no, this isn't a glitch story, because what happened next still doesn't make sense to me. It started at exactly 2:17 a.m. My phone buzzed and woke me up. At first I ignored it, but then it buzzed again. So I grabbed it, half asleep, and looked at the screen. That's when I froze. The message said, "Don't answer the call tomorrow." And the sender was my own phone number. Not something similar, not a random contact. My exact number, same digits, same format. I even checked it twice. At first I thought it was a bug, or maybe some kind of app glitch. So I closed the phone and went back to sleep. But something felt off. The next morning, I couldn't stop thinking about it. It didn't feel like a prank. It felt intentional. Like someone was trying to warn me. But that made no sense. Who could possibly send a message from my number? And why would they tell me not to answer a call? Then I remembered something. I had a job interview that day, at 11 a.m., and suddenly that message didn't feel random anymore. It felt specific, targeted, like it knew what was about to happen. I just stood there, staring at my phone, trying to understand what I had just read. Don't answer the call tomorrow. At first it sounded stupid, like some kind of glitch or spam, but the more I thought about it, the more it felt wrong. Too specific. Too intentional. Almost like someone knew what was about to happen. I tried calling my own number, just to test it. It rang normally. Nothing strange. No second phone. No hidden device. Just silence. So I tried texting again. "Who is this?" No reply. For a moment I almost convinced myself it was nothing. Just a bug. Something random. But deep down, I knew it wasn't. The next morning felt heavy, like something was waiting for me. I couldn't explain it. But everything felt slightly off. Even the air felt different. I kept checking my phone, rereading the message over and over again. Don't answer the call tomorrow. Why that call? Why specifically tomorrow? And then I remembered. The interview. 11 a.m. Across the city. I had to walk part of the way. Through a busy intersection. The kind where cars never really stop. And suddenly, that message felt like a warning. Not random. Not meaningless. A warning. I tried to ignore it. Got dressed, grabbed my keys, left the apartment. Everything felt normal at first. People walking, cars passing. Nothing unusual. But the closer I got to that street, the more anxious I felt. Like I was walking towards something I couldn't see. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. Right on time. 11:02 a.m. My heart stopped. I just stood there, looking at the screen. And then I remembered the message. Don't answer the call tomorrow. For a second I hesitated. What if it was important? What if it was the interview? But something inside me said no. So I declined the call and kept walking. 5 minutes later, my phone buzzed again. A message from my number. Good. You're still alive. That's when everything changed. Because now I knew. This wasn't a glitch. This wasn't random. Something was watching me. Or worse. Something knew what was supposed to happen. My hands were shaking. I typed back immediately. Who is this? This time, it replied. Look at the news. I didn't even think. I just opened it. And the first headline made my stomach drop. Car accident. Same street. Same time. 11:02 a.m. Exactly when my phone rang. I opened the article. There was a photo. A crushed car. Front completely destroyed. And when I zoomed in, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Because it looked exactly like mine. Same model. Same color. Even the same small scratch on the side. The one I got months ago. I dropped my phone. My heart was racing so fast it hurt. That should have been me. I was supposed to be there. At that exact moment, answering that call. And then it hit me. You answered in the other timeline. Another message. I picked up the phone slowly, reading it again and again. Other timeline. That means somewhere. I didn't ignore the call. Somewhere. I answered, and I died. I couldn't process it. It made no sense. But at the same time, it explained everything. The message, the warning, the timing. Then another message came in, and this one scared me more than anything else. Next time, I won't be able to help you. Next time. I just stood there, in the middle of the street, realizing something terrifying. This wasn't over. That wasn't the only moment. That wasn't the only version of me. And whatever was sending those messages wasn't always going to be there. I went back home immediately, locked the door, closed every window, sat on the couch, just staring at my phone, waiting. Hours passed. Nothing. No messages, no calls, just silence. And then, at exactly 2:17 a.m., my phone buzzed again. Same number. My number. New message. This time it was different. Only 3 words. Don't trust her. I froze. Because there was only one person it could mean. My girlfriend. And at that exact moment, I heard the bedroom door slowly open behind me.